I have another first coming from Spectres right now.
Give it to me like.
Welcome to the Paulybuck YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Paul, and I sure am glad to have you with me on this one here today. Today, I'm reviewing a product from Spectres. It is going to be the first in a true crime series. So a true crime series, a true crime coin series. That's the ticket. 2-ounce, antiqued, high relief, colorized, the Zodiac Killer. Come along, check this thing out. I'm telling you, it is. Now, this is one that I have been waiting to come out. First from Spectres in a true crime series, Freedom of Information Act and Privacy Acts. This is number one. This is the subject matter of the Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer ransacked Northern California in the 1960s, sending cryptic letters and his brutal murders, trying, just toying with newspapers and police and the general public. This is still unsolved today. We are in 2024, getting ready to roll into 2025, and the Zodiac Killer is either still out there or just dead and gone. We don't know because it's never been solved. Sending letters to newspapers, trying to get caught, but doing it so that in a cipher so that you could figure out what these letters said. And eventually people did decipher his messages, and very eerie messages. But the fact still remains that the man was never caught. So let's get into a detailed look at the first in a true crime series by Spectres. The Zodiac Killer. Here's the outer box. Zodiac Killer, 2-ounce, 3/9 fine coin, Spectres, all kinds of news clips, clippings, Spectres.com by all rights. All their information is going to be in the description section below, along, if you do decide to go check out their website, and it's still offered today, a $20 discount by this channel. Use code Pauly20 at checkout, and you can save yourself $20. This slides out very nicely. I see this is something they're sticking with, and it's a great style of box. Here's our COA. Actual news clippings, actual things from the actual events that were happening during the time of the Zodiac killings. Flip this around. It's all done up like a FBI report, right? So that's very cool. Cool idea to go along with their true crime series. Codename Zodiac Killer. This is coin number 91 of 500. Again, this certifies that what I have is legit, and it is 2 troy ounces of 3/9 fine silver, 10,000 francs, 45 millimeter diameter, and it is limited edition of 500. This coin features an antiqued ultra high relief finish. So stick around. We will put this underneath the coin scope and you will be able to see all those high relief details. With selective coloring, proof mirrored finish on the sunglass lenses, adding a unique touch to its intricate design. When I first saw this on Instagram, that was the very first question I messaged was, are those sunglasses like proof-like and mirrored? And all I got back was, thank you for noticing. Yes, they will be. Now, I've done these boxes before, and I've monkeyed with these boxes before, and I've never mentioned the ease of these boxes. I've always been trying to dig around. Look at this. All you have to do is push down towards the bottom. If this is pointing to the right, the cutout is at the bottom, and it pops it right out for you. Look at, it's got a missing piece. So simple, so easy. Push down, pop out. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it was really bugging me. And then I realized that that was actually missing. And I think I was knocking them because it didn't have a cutout up in this area for me to do that. And it's cut out underneath. So it's like a hidden cutout, which is very, very cool. We're going to get it out of the capsule and bring it in, and actually we're probably going to do that right away. The wax rim around the outer edge is actually for travel. These do come from Singapore, and they're packaged very well. And again, it comes in a sleeve, like it's got a plastic vacuum seal around it, which I cut out because I had to take a look at this thing. So let's pop this out of the capsule so we can get up close and personal on this, but not as personal as we can get with the microscope. So let's get this thing out and take a look. You know, you just have to take it in. The work put in to do coins like this, I can't even fathom. The design, and then to get it to where it's at, being held in my hand, is very, very artistic. Takes some very, very artistic work. You can see what they're calling like San Francisco in the background, or the fields of this coin, but there's so many layers of this coin, it's tough to call it the fields of the coin. You see palm trees, you see rooftops, you see the cipher from the newspaper clippings, all in the fields of this coin. The front bottom of the coin has actual newspapers and wanted posters. And then what do you have? You have the Zodiac Killer with the sign of the Zodiac in blood, his classic hood, and those proof mirror-like sunglasses with that pistol pointed right at you. Imagine being in the 1960s and this is what you saw. I can tell you, you probably didn't make it far afterwards, and I feel terrible for that. But this is a true crime series. This is a truly unsolved crime series I'm holding in my hand. This is something that happened in this country and is still unsolved today. We have the blood dripping down from the top of this coin, and that's their added colorization to this coin. Now let's come in on it. Check this thing out. Very, very neat. I mean, you can almost read the newspaper. When we put this under the scope, I'm going to see how close I can come in and actually see if there's a power line pole, utility pole, cross arms, and power line strung up back there. Very, very neat. Again, as I said, when I saw this on Instagram, I knew it was going to be a banger. And there's our numbering, 91 of 500. A reeded edge right here at the bottom half of this reeded edge, this, I guess, 6 o'clock position on the coin. More colorization with the newspaper as well, with that black. As you can see, it's an antiqued finish coin. Come back out just a tick. And we want to flip over to the Obverse. More colorization, more blood splatter. Republic of Chad, coat of arms, and we are coming in. We're coming in. We're coming in. Check this thing out. Chasing Zodiac. Wanted. This would have been the wanted poster, and this is where we are getting our facts and information. This is a legal tender 2025 coin. Look at this thing. I know it's the actual mugshot, but I mean, it looks like a newspaper from the 1960s is what this, and I honestly don't know what a newspaper looked like from the 1960s, but that's that look. It's got that wrinkled paper look to this. It's the wanted poster. He's got his ciphers there. The seal of the Republic is wonderfully done. Very nicely done. Over here, we have Spectre's logo. Their little mint mark process, if you will. 2 ounce, 3/9 fine. San Francisco Police, wanted by the San Francisco Police. still today. Look at this. Beautifully done. Well done. I can't say it enough. I was really looking forward to this one, and I'm glad that I wasn't disappointed. Up close and personal. Well, we ain't very up close yet, but I do have it on this coin scope. So that is the reverse. Here is the obverse, and it's got that, like I said, that old wanted poster, like you found this thing laying in the garbage, wrinkled up, and then you unfolded it. That's the kind of look that it's got going to it that I think. The colorization on it is beautifully done. Let's come in on this thing. I just wanted you guys to see both sides of the coin before we did decide to drop this scope down. I am in love with this. I want to be able to read that. It can come lower, but I am in love with this microscope, by the way. I don't know if you guys watch that video, but definitely check out that video. And if you do things like this on your own channel, or you do anything that you need to be up close and personal on, you should check this thing out. Spectre's logo, the seal from the Republic of Chad, very nicely done. Colorization. Let's check out Zodiac. This is the sketch that somebody thought that he looked like. And there's actually a Netflix series on it right now who, again, they thought it was this person, or someone thinks it is that person. But again, it's kind of like the Jimmy Hoffa thing. I don't think you're ever going to find Jimmy Hoffa, and I don't think you're ever going to find the Zodiac Killer. Very nicely done. Now let's come around to this side, to this colorization. There's that dripping blood. There's the mirrored sunglasses. Again, as I said in the back of this, you can see how layered this is. That's what I was talking about earlier. And that is a power line and utility pole. There's just so many layers to the coin itself. It's something to take in. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Look how beautiful that is right there. Just clean. Very, very clean. The palm trees, his cryptic messages, that dripping blood, all just works together. Whoops, there we go. Autofocus, gotta love it. Pick up my light shining down in those mirrored sunglasses. The Zodiac Killer, first in a true crime series by Spectres. I just can't get over how well done every one of their products has been that I have reviewed. I've said it before and I'll say it again. These are open and honest. Yes, I get to keep the products. If I didn't like it, I would tell you. There are things of some of their products that I just didn't care for, and I can see the changes that have already been made or attempting to be made. A simple change in the packaging was amazing. Yes, that push down piece of popping the coin out, that's always been there. That was on me. That was my mistake. I asked for a little cutout because I was digging. Then they tell me just push down on the coin. It's all cut out underneath. So very, very cool. I like the slide out feature on the box. Everything stays nice, teat. The wax ring going around the coin for travel. Very, very nice. The product was great. The Zodiac Killer, still unsolved today. Let's try and get that solved, shall we? Let's try and get that solved. Give people a little peace of mind out there in the world. Zodiac Killer, still unsolved. True Crime Coin series will continue. Hit the subscribe button down below. Check out that amazing review of another coin from Spectres, and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks, everybody.